And next up, Philippe will be presenting his Docsie and the solution on AI.
All right, let me know when you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see perfectly.
Perfect. All right, so how to discover task-specific AI tools. So a little bit about myself. My name is Philippe. I'm a CEO of Docsie. I'm an AI enthusiast. I've been working with AI for many years. And obviously the breakthroughs we are having now are exceptional and incredible. But these breakthroughs lead to a lot of AI tools being launched to a point where people are overwhelmed because every tool on the market now is essentially an AI tool. So, a little bit about us. We are an AI-powered knowledge base. We are just another AI tool that helps basically manufacturing companies build, share, and manage their user manuals, turn them into chatbots, manage their compliance documentation, user manuals, and create basically AI-powered knowledge bases that are written for you. So let's go back to the topic of discovering AI tools. So one of the things that you're going to notice is that there are a lot of tools. And as you start searching, there is directories, there is G2, there is Capter, there is software advice. So you go and you start looking for a tool that you need for your, let's say, for project management. And it becomes really hard unless you want to book 10 demos and spend hours doing demos with different companies. It's really hard to really select something. So essentially, you may have tools like software advice where you can talk to a rep and they will recommend you some company that they think is good. We are not sure if those reps are financially motivated or not. So again, when you're doing this research, when you're dealing with humans, there's always some sort of a financial incentive. So what's the best way to find an AI tool to solve a specific task? Well, ask AI. But if you ask AI is just going to tell you, well, use like the most famous tool there is, right? So really what ends up happening is you are looking for an expert, but obviously it's not quite right to just ask it for things, right? So then you start asking it for listicles and you start asking for listicles for specific items. And I've been finding myself and our team has been finding that we do this more and more. We don't necessarily want to do 10, 20 demos for a product. We want GPTs to recommend it to us, so we ask GPTs. But again, when GPTs reply to us, they give us this very fuzzy answers and it doesn't really make sense. So then you kind of go ahead and you tell it, well, turn it into a table and show me exactly a breakdown of AI features that I want. And it gives you those breakdowns with exact specific capabilities of those AI tools and what you're looking for. And then you can have like a side-by-side table comparison without doing all those demos. So those GPTs do it for you. So sourcing of tools becomes a lot faster because GPTs can effectively drill down more. The websites of those companies are publicly indexed, so you can right away find out, okay, well, this company has the feature that I need, and this company doesn't have the feature that I need, or this capability that I need. And you can have it drill down into more interesting and intricate things like pricing and into things like, support, etc. Because all the reviews are out there and they compose a very nice corpus, but sites like G2, etc., they don't do a good job at providing that information with this. Well, GPTs actually do it. And even GPTs that, okay. So yeah, essentially the key takeaways of finding the right tools is you have review marketplaces like G2 and software advice, but they may have ulterior motives that recommend you things you might not want. So you end up asking GPTs. So we have AI tools recommending AI tools. And in our side at Docsie, we've been actually seeing a lot of demos being booked by prospective clients because ChatGPT recommends us to them. So we're really seeing a big change of landscape of how these tools and systems get researched and of how business gets generated, and at the same time, how GPTs are influencing the way that we think. So the future of software discovery is definitely going to be with this AI recommendations, and I'm guessing this is just going to improve. So that's just kind of a few takeaways from us about how to find the right AI tools. Thank you.
Fantastic. That's really helpful. And one thing I was hoping, could you tell us a little bit about the Docsie solution so that listeners on the call can understand, the knowledge base aspects of the solution?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So just to touch base a little bit about us. So we are a knowledge management and documentation platform that effectively works with manufacturers to help them um, manage their product knowledge from conception to print. So we help them create web knowledge portals for their data sheets and their user manuals. We help automatically maintain their documentation and their technical manuals, translation, and help them publish multilingual AI chatbots to help explain their solution to their users and prospective customers, as well as provide them with a bunch of AI analytics tools to understand how their customers interact with their knowledge bases, AI tools to customize layouting, such as and publishing of documentation to print. So we are like a one-stop end-to-end enterprise documentation solution that really focuses on automations on all parts and streamlining the workflows related to production of enterprise-grade user manuals and user guides, as well as compliance documentation and other areas related to documentation. So, yeah.
Yeah, for companies that have offices in different parts of the world, is there a translation aspect to the knowledge base documentation, or?
Yeah, so we actually have a customer where, like, currently we are releasing our product to 68 countries, to 150 like partners and financial institutions. And one of the key aspects of our solution is that our bots are omnilingual, as well as the platform has a translation AI that helps translate the documentation into multiple languages, which works really good, especially now with the GPTs. So there is a lot of room for kind of expedited localization, which is high quality. And we've seen our customers reduce their spend on translations by 70% with the introduction of our solution. So, yeah.
I was going to say you're very, very understated, but I know that the solution has been to market for some time, way before the days of AI, and obviously, it's been quite an interesting journey to see the incorporation of AI into Docsie.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and yeah, thank you.
Very nice, wonderful. Well, thank you for sharing with us.